According to a recent Pew Internet and American Life Project study, 80% of American internet users have searched for a health-related topic online. Now, with the volume of information available on the web, it's not surprising that people go online to get a sense of what their symptoms may mean, but conflicting recommendations and potentially outdated information make self-diagnosis dangerous. Now, to receive the right diagnosis and the associated care, it's always best to see your primary care physician. And joining me today from Humana is Steve Stedman, Arizona Medicare Sales Director, and Melissa Fry, family nurse practitioner with Iora Primary Care. And they're here to help us understand more about the benefits of having a primary care physician and team. Thank you both so much for joining me here today.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
So nice to see you. So Melissa, starting with you, why is it so essential to build and maintain a relationship with a team, with a primary care provider?
Well, it's important for men and women of all ages to have a primary care provider. You know, someone who knows you and your medical history when illness happens. But more important than that, it's important to have a relationship with a strong primary care team. At Iora Primary Care, we provide our patients with an entire team dedicated to maintaining and improving their health. This includes the primary care provider, who's a physician or a nurse practitioner, but it also includes a nurse, a health coach, and a behavioral health specialist. This team-based approach allows us to really care for the whole person. It allows us to spend more time with our patients, and we really get a chance to listen and address and respect the needs of our patients. Now, we encourage building this relationship by not just seeing your primary care provider when you're sick, but also when you're well. And that happens at an annual wellness exam.
Right. I mean, even healthy people need this team. And some people, when they do these visits, they might not really know what to ask or what to talk about. So what recommendations do you have for them to make the most out of their visit?
Well, ideally, we're building that relationship all year round, but the annual wellness visit is really a chance for us to touch base with our patients. We can set goals with them, whether a patient wants to just lose some weight or maybe participate in a 5K. We can reassess last year's goals, but it also gives us a chance as the team to make sure we're doing everything we can to keep our patients healthy. And that includes ordering mammograms, colonoscopies, vaccinations, and
sorts of other types of tests. And of course, having that team standing behind you, it really makes a difference for how you feel, your self-confidence, how you feel in terms of your health. And Steve, what's the best way to find that primary care team to take care of you?
That's a great question. I think one of the really good ways is to ask family and friends, like, where do you go? Who do you like? Do you feel you're getting the care you really want and deserve? Quite frankly, I think that's a great way. You can go online and search, like on Humana, you can go to humana.com, find a doctor. You can search by a zip code, look that way. And then I think the next step is to really go into that office and meet the team and meet the doctor.
Right.
This is my health care. Kind of important to me. I would love to go in and then get the philosophy and meet with the doctor, the nurse practitioner, and say, how do you approach certain things? Maybe I have an issue and I want to know, let's just say diabetes, for example. What's your philosophy on diabetes? How do you go about treating this? I just think that's a really important next step. Not just maybe going to an office, but really finding out, is this going to work for me? Maybe what's going on with me? And again, like Melissa was saying, let's build that relationship, right?
Right. And would you say that, I mean, we've heard this maybe time and time again, but it's about empowering yourself, right, to take care of the things that you need?
Yep. I think as consumers, we have to get more involved with our health care. Right? I mean, I'm a baby boomer. I'm aging. I want to be able to keep going for walks. I've got 22 grandkids. I want to make sure I can still get down on the floor and play with them and have a good time, right?
My gosh.
But the only way I'm going to do that, I have to be involved. I can't just go see a doctor or a nurse practitioner and just have them tell me what to do. We've got to be a team. So I think that's where this really works incredibly well.
And the patient is part of that team. I mean, to your point, we're all aging, right? We all need to keep tabs on what's going on with our health. And I have to say, I see a nurse practitioner too with my primary care doctor, and you guys are magic. I mean, you guys know something before it even comes up. You guys really are able to determine things. I mean, magic's just the best word that I can use. So again, you have to find that team that's a good fit, and it takes finding resources. So if people want to learn, get involved with Humana, what's the best way to reach out?
So they can call our 800 number, sit down with one of our licensed and certified agents. We have great career agents. We have amazing broker partners that sit down and do that. And again, they're also a good avenue. They know a lot of the doctors and they have some familiarity as well. So that's a great, again, part of the team. They're still part of the team to make this whole thing come together.
Right. Well, it's a great way to to look at it, a very important reminder to take control of your own care. So thank you both so much for joining me here today.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Nice to see you.
Appreciate it.
And stay right where you are. We'll be right back.